everyone, glad you dropped in. It's a terribly cold day here. I hope you're having a warmer day. And today's one of those days you just want soup. So today we're going to make potato soup. Now, I'm sure you made potato soup in your life. Mine's just a little different. This is from my grandmother. This is part of our part of the country is Appalachia. And of course, a lot of our soups and things do come from Appalachia. And so my grandmother had 14 children. So her prime goal in life was just to feed the children and take care of them. If you live in this part of the country, you know it is a special part of the country. The Appalachian people loved their family. They worked hard for their family. My dad's brothers and sisters dearly loved each other, and they were very devoted to each other and their mother and father. So it is a family place. Everybody grew up here, knows that they're just plain good people. So my granddaddy was a coal miner. When he wasn't mining coal, he was cutting timber and doing the other things the men would have to do around the house. And if things got too bad, they would go to the mountain and find a living up there. So, and they were happy. They seemed like they were just the happiest people and still are. I still have cousins left. My father was the last one to pass away of the family. He was the 12th son of a 12th son, which actually had sort of a magical implication to it. You'd have to look into that one. Anyway, I had my other grandparents run a cafeteria. So that grandmother hers was just simply stretching the food, and she could do it too. So we're going to put them both together and make a pot of both of my grandmother's potato soup. And I've cut most of my potatoes this size. Pick up one. This size, And instead of using water, they used milk. For a lot of reasons. But one of the reasons, it just made it richer and heartier. I think it would be heartier. And they also use butter. Now, you can turn your head while I put this butter in here. I'm using about 3 tablespoons of butter for it's a fourth of a pound of butter. And they never made a roux, of course. That's a New Day thing. Or they never put cornstarch or flour to making it thick. What they did was very simple. They cut up potatoes smaller than than the ones I had in the pot there. So these will cook faster, and they will just make your soup thicker. So again, that goes back to having a heartier soup. And of course, onions. There was always onions. Remember, they cooked what they raised around their homesteads. And they had big gardens. My grandmother canned so much food, and then their meat was chickens, pigs. They got a lot of their supplies from hunting. They all were hunters. So they worked hard. They were very hard workers. My granddaddy worked hard. My grandmother, too, was the hardest working people I ever saw in my life. My grandmother was exceptionally worked hard. Well, if you raise 14 kids, you know you've worked very hard. And they dearly loved her. They knew how much she loved them. It just seems like families are so different anymore. their priority was their children, and that's not very true anymore. Just about to. You see what I mean? I'm just cutting up smaller pieces so they'll thicken the soup. Now, my other grandmother, she ran a cafeteria, and she cooked all the time too, and she had to make not only hearty stuff, she used a lot of different salts and stuff. And I've always said when my dad married my mother, he married celery, because my grandmother, she used celery more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. When you would go to her house smelled like celery. She cooked it so much. And I was a teenager before I ever found out why my grandmother's house smelled like it did. But it did. And every time she made something, you count on the celery being in it. One time my grandmother and my mother decided to raise celery. Well, and they did raise celery, but it required so much time that it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But they raised pretty celery that year. So I've got about a cup of celery. I would have more, but that's all I had on hand today. Because living with my grandmother's shadow, I should have a lot of celery here. And, of course, the only spices that they had was salt and pepper. 2 teaspoons of salt. And a big heaping teaspoon of pepper. And from my grandmother, of course, was celery. This is celery, ground celery. And I will put a heaping teaspoon in there. So that's our condiments. And then, my mother never made soup without carnation milk. This is priority, carnation milk. You just have to have celery, carnation milk. There's a few other things when we get to the end. But our soup has started. It usually takes about half an hour for potatoes to cook. And so we'll be right back. My son gets here. Taste the potato. It's as perfect as you could possibly ever get it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you fix it for supper tonight. She always had some crunchy cornbread with this, and that may come later. Have a good day. Remember the joy. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.